Hello you, welcome to the channel. This is another comparison video, but we're not focusing on 2K20 or 2K22 together on this occasion. No, we're going to focus on 2K20 with 2K20. Don't leave, there is an adequate explanation and I'll explain it right now. If you've not already checked out the previous videos, of course, on the comparison trailer with 2K20, go check it out now. There's also going to be further analysis video that we did before, which covered it, and you'll see a bit of that gameplay in a second. I want to prove that early footage of 2K games are not the same as the final build, and it is clearly obvious when you see it that you notice that there is a huge difference from the early footage to the final version. So in the previous video when we did further analysis, I recorded Becky Lynch's entrance on the PS5, PS4 version of the game, but I'm using my PS5 in 4K, 60 frames per second, against the original trailer. And you can see the lighting and everything is completely different in the gameplay. I was also using the highlight reel, but early footage, you can see the hand was open. It's not open on the PS4, PS5 version in the final build after patches. If you use a heat filter, it does look more like the original trailer as well. We don't know when it comes to trailers what sort of motion changes and filters get used on these trailers. We have only got highlight reel to go on, which is always annoying, but it happens. So here is 2K20 and 2K19. Top right corner is 2K19. The PS5 is on top left for 2K20. The PC's bottom right, and the bottom left is the original early footage of the Samoa Joe entrance that the 2K YouTube channel for WWE Games put out back in August 2019, somewhere like that sort of date. So you can see the lighting is vastly different. In fact, if you look, because there's so much lighting on the early footage, you don't really see the actual shadows that come to Samoa Joe in the ring. Same for Austin. You'll see it in a minute with the slowdown of the footage. I'm going to slow it down to 50% just to make it a little bit easier. The towel, by the way, for Samoa Joe is so much better in 2K19, has to be said. And for Stone Cold, his entrance is completely different. Oh well. PS4 and the PC is very close together, to be honest. There is hardly any difference. I'm sure people can find small little things, maybe with, I don't know, a shadow here and there that pops up that doesn't appear as clearly defined on the other versions. The crowd may look better for certain people as well. It's small time stuff, to be honest. Because, let's be honest, the entrances for both Joe and Austin, in terms of their actual graphical renders, are great. There's some superstars that look absolutely atrocious. But for these two, it's not atrocious in the slightest. I'd be happy with 2K19, 18, blah, blah, blah. The graphics are not my wheelhouse when it comes to me caring about the game. But I think it's good to show off to avoid any sort of misinformation that early footage for lighting for future trailers for 2K22 is probably going to be vastly different to when we get to see further trailers, and vastly different to the final build of the game. That has pretty much always been the case. When we play preview builds of the game, it's not exactly the same as the final build. There is graphical changes, little gameplay fixes, bugs, and everything gets that out the way. Joe. I prefer 2K19 model Joe, to be honest. If he had that hairstyle compared to his mohawk style thing, I'd be comfortable with that. But you notice that there is a huge difference on that lighting of the render. The light is all over him at all times on the early footage. Not so much the case on the final versions with the patches. If I could show it off before the patches and see if there was any difference, I would. But it would mess up save files and stuff, and I'm not going to do that. So you're just left with what it is. I'd assume there isn't a huge difference, but I could be easily wrong. It could be the same as the earlier footage. Who knows? So we're going to go to Austin next, just in the slowdown footage. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Like I say, with the early footage of the trailer, there's not much we can go on. We can't confirm what consoles it's going to be. We can't confirm a lot of things at the minute because the information just isn't out there. I also don't really care about entrances too much. It's great for early footage and stuff, but I've always cared more about the gameplay more than anything else. And the fact that we've only seen the same 619 animation at the minute doesn't explain anything. We had the Burning Hammer, bear in mind, since SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain. And that's still been in the game even up to 2K20. So animations can be ported from year on year. We don't know how the gameplay is going to be. Is it going to be the same as 20 and 19? Is it going to be a new variant where they still use these old animations? Who knows? We just don't know. We don't know if it's going to have a next-gen version. We don't know if it's going to just be PS4 and then backwards compatible for the PS5/Xbox One to Xbox Series X. We just don't know. We could be hopeful and hope, because we've seen NBA have graphical improvements with their PS5 version over the PS4 version, but they've not confirmed it, so we're not going to speculate on it. They will announce in good time what consoles the games are going to be on, and when that happens, we're either going to be excited or disappointed. But I think the core thing, in my honest opinion, is you fix the bugs, you fix the online servers, and you make sure the gameplay works well. If you can get anything like 2K19 with a 2K20 lobby system online and less bugs that 2K20 had, they'll be onto a winner. There wasn't much to improve in 2K19, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more gaming goodness. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.